First, fast, accurate. You're watching WSBT 22 News, first in the morning.
Starting to get warmer, which means we're all thinking about those fun spring and summer activities, and one of the most popular urban adventure games. It's a local scavenger hunt on bicycles. This morning we have two important people, Allison Mitchell's race director, and Jonathan Jones. Thank you guys so much for being here today, this bright and early in the morning. And they are challenging us. So coming up after this conversation, Ed and I are going to compete in a urban adventure games type challenge. We're talking about some big things and some changes, I guess, this year.
Yes.
First of all, tell me about urban adventure games for people who maybe have been under a rock.
Yeah. Well, Urban Adventure Games is a fun, zany race that we send teams of 2 around the city to complete checkpoints via bike. So the purpose of this race is to get people out active in the community and exposed to all the great attributes we have.
I remember covering this a couple years back, and there was one where like you rode on a toilet seat, you know, competing, or there, I think Bob and Leanne competed with Abby and Carrie last year, and they did some crazy things, climbing buildings, that sort of thing. And
our checkpoints change every year, and our locations to keep the race fresh for anybody who's a repeat. But some of the things we've done in the past has been, you know, of course, the East Race. We did a stunt jump last year, zip lines, rappelling, and then some stuff has just been downright sillies, like the motorized toilet seats.
Or they're trying to pop, I think, a water balloon between them. This is video from last year's race. Really fun event. This year there's a little bit of a change. There's some sort of a giveaway charity thing going on. Tell me a little bit about that, Jonathan.
Yeah, so one of the big changes about this year is that we've become a nonprofit organization.
Congratulations.
And as a way to, thank you, yeah. As a way to kind of celebrate that with the community, we're having a $5,000 charity giveaway. And so essentially what we're looking to do is highlight 5 individual nonprofit organizations within our community, and we'll give them a $1,000 gift at the end of the race. And so there's a very easy way for organizations to do this. It's a 3-step process. First step is for them to go to our website and register. Secondly, we'll have them vote, or we'll have public voting. And then third, we'll have volunteering. And so the big difference with this is that giving has always been a part of the Urban Adventure Games since we started, you know, in the 6 years that we've been running. But this year we're changing it by bringing the public in on that process.
That's cool, that's cool. So I guess the key is, if you're a nonprofit out there, go to your website.
Yes, and what they'll essentially do is go to the website, register, and then the next step is we'll be promoting them through social media. And so it's up to that organization to get as many friends and followers and supporters to come to our site and like posts that we put up for their organization. And then essentially that will help us figure out which groups has amassed the most votes in that way.
A unique way of giving back this year. All right, thank you guys. Let's get on with the competition, if you will. Ed, come on up. Okay, so explain to me what we're doing.
This is actually something we did last year, and it's just kind of one of our silly, funny competitions. Some of our challenges are actually physical, and this one's just one of those funny, zany ones. So.
You walked in and you're like, you're going to hate me. So what do I have to do with this?
You got to put some.
How much?
Just enough that you think that those cotton balls will stick to your nose.
And I have to put it on my nose.
Yes. And then you got to move the cotton balls between the plates by only using your nose.
Okay, I have so much Vaseline on my nose.
You cannot use your hands. If it does drop off, you have to pick it up with your nose. So I would advise keeping it over the table.
So, yeah, even if it falls on the floor.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so
I'm very competitive.
I can't use my hands. All right, ready, Ed?
Okay.
My neck. Oh my God, one.
I think Ed's done this before. Wow.
Ed!
The hardest. Well, that was an upset. It wouldn't come off my nose. It got stuck to my. You really have to shake your head.
Yeah.
So it's going like this.
Great competition. Thank you guys so much for coming in here this morning. Good luck for the season. If anyone has any questions about links to the Urban Adventure Games, we'll of course link that to our website, WSBT.com.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll be